Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
Let me go chew this L versus Rob. Who?
Turner choosing to field this one. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
A couple things that really stood out.
Bro, why are we still talking about this?
Awareness to be able to see the wide receiver screen, and then the willingness to get involved and run support and make the tackle. Great play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Damn.
Gets a lot of the attention here. It was a good battle. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to convert.
Damn, look at all the fucking stars on Rob's team.
Receiver trying to make the yardage, takes it on the jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Great job by the backside of this defense, staying home and not getting sucked in. They're in position, and by being in position, you can see the athletic ability to be able to make a play against a very gifted wide receiver who's running very fast. Nice play by the D.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory.
What the fuck?
And the offense will now quickly.
Fuck this shit, like fucking up my down.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. As a design quarterback keeper. The Cardinals pick up enough for a first down.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down that way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The downfield shot is in.
Oh, you gotta throw that shit far, man.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Hey, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Able to move the sticks more than enough for a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the increase in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents,
got him, he's sacked.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He can scramble now. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Cardinals will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. A low line drive, ugly punt. This one down at the 15. And one final play before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he's got it again. The pickup is 6 yards.
Throw the ball, Rob. Fuck.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Relics.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he pulls in the catch. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. The Cardinals will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Third down after that running play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he finds the running back in the flat. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the Cardinals looking to cash in this red zone trip. It's a shotgun run call. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put them through the air for the touchdown.
Lord Jesus.
And they're moving the receiver before the snap.
That nigga got stars everywhere, boy.
Jet sweep. This one goes
Not as much as him. His team overall.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Bro, I'm gonna fucking do the opening playbook.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Option.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half. I mean, you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation. And now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
Nick is up and no good. After the mess, they're still down by 10.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Big throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Well, the huge hit there. You half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Brings up 3rd down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Ooh, that's a good pick, boy.
Trying to fire it into a tight window. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up 1st and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal.
Okay, boy, come on.
He runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
Gotta stop.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Bringing pressure. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The pass rush closing in.
Fuck this shit, man.
Down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? The defense stops him short of the marker. So it's 4th down coming up. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Rebels will have to punt this one away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down a good effort to make something of that return. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
He missed it. Field goal, no good. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cardinals will kick this away to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
Receiver makes the catch. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
They'll run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about
cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away.
I would have been sick because I actually tried it. The animation saved me. He almost caught that shit. That's a good kick.
Bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the player.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Handoff in a single back formation. And they'll stop him after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. They'll try a pass here. A 4th down completion to the running back. Ball carrier tackled there.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Running the ball.
Pay for it with a hard hit.
A nice RPO here by the offense.
Come on, man.
And a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
He'll be taken down, but he does.
The field goal. That shit put me at like the 1, nigga. Couldn't do nothing.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 1st and goal, handoff. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play.
I shouldn't have ran this playbook. It's on me, bro. Try this new fucking playbook out.
They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It takes it into the end zone, but
these niggas went offside, bro.
Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. There's contact on the throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Powers the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Can they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone? This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Launching one to the
Get the fucking ball.
He dropped it. He could not hang on for a
This nigga's standing there, bruh.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Cardinals will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Trying for a 4th down completion.
Oh my God. This nigga's a monster, boy.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
On 1st down, it's play action. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1. 3rd down coming up.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. He escapes.
Oh my God.
He's going to take off. He's got some room. Can he get there? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown.
Yo. Hey, Lava, I see what you're talking about with Raw QB now. So.
3rd down. This is a critical time.
That nigga's a demon, boy.
That play against this coverage, everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a 1st down, but a touchdown.
And we're able to get him down.
Nigga took that shit from him.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
26.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it and 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Oh, Rob, why you look at that, nigga?
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
Wow.
Pressure and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry up. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long.
This shit.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
It tests the middle but gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Going the other way, can they catch him? Inside the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense. The offense starts with a short field. No press here. The defense backing away. Pressure is coming.
Get off on this D-line.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly.
Yeah, they're overtime.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield. Shows his hands on that nice catch.
So now it's 3rd and short with 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Yeah, that's that 99 nigga, son. He don't move. He's like a regular fucking running back, dog.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Try and muscle for the 1st down.
Come on.
And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Well, a field goal here does them no good. So the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. A running play called on 4th down. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The Cardinals looking to run some tempo here. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in.
That's not a 99 fucking
into the end zone. Touchdown.
That nigga don't move.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for him.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Oh, yeah.
And they make the recovery in the onside kick.
That's actually the first time I actually won one of those, bro. That's funny.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up 3 yards on the play.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now.
That's that deep route.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up for a 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. And the Cardinals trying to cash in here in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. The Cardinals come to the line with 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Intercepted in the end zone. And he goes down, and that's how we will end it. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready.
Yo, did Joe send out them invites yet or nah, bro?
Good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared and schematically. I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of...
Yeah, I got space. I'll be back on cars. God, baby. I'm in there, boy. I'm in there, boy.